Hello and welcome to the video. Today we are going to be taking a look at another vintage set of cards. We're going to be going through Shaquille O'Neal, otherwise known as Shaq. I'm super excited to look into some of Shaq's cards. He's one of the best players of all time for sure. Won a good bit of championships with Kobe, big player for the Lakers. Bounced around a little bit late in his career, but one of the best and definitely most dominant big men of all time and players of all time. So and definitely a personal favorite for me. So I'm super excited to look into some of Shaq's cards and see what we can find. Before we hop into the video, I do want to go over to Instagram. Here we go. Over on my Instagram, I am doing a free NBA Hoops hanger box giveaway over on my Instagram. You can follow me at Cook'emCards. The link to my Instagram will be in the description. All you have to do is follow me, share this, and tag 3 people in the comments, and you will be entered to win a free NBA Hoops premium stock hanger box. So wanted to give back to the community. Super fun giveaway. I really love this hoops product. It's a lot of fun to rip. So someone will be winning that. Let's go ahead and hop into the video. First card we're going to be looking at, and I'll just be honest with you guys, this is my personal favorite, is the 92 Topps Shaquille O'Neal. This is the base. There's also a gold version of this card, obviously more expensive, but we're going to be looking at the base here. This is what I would consider to be Shaq's base rookie card. Again, a 92 Topps. This is a PSA 9 version, but I think it's a super cool card. Shaq looks nice and skinny. He looks pretty young in the picture, posting up, probably getting ready to catch it and dunk it. But let's take a look at some of the numbers on this card and see kind of where it's at. Here we go, boys. Okay, so looking at a PSA 9 here. The last sold is sitting at 147. Okay, and current market cap of close to 800,000. A population report of 5,147. So that is a good bit of PSA 9s. That is a good bit of PSA 9s. I will say that. This is super dope card. Just let's switch over to the PSA 10 and take a look at that. So again, the last sell for a PSA 10 was 930. And guys, look at this chart. Look at this chart, man. He has really jumped up here. I do see, you know, a positive trend for sure, which is a good sign, but really huge jump. So this would probably not be the time to be buying this card. You know, you'd want to wait and see if it maybe pull back closer to about $700-800. But you never know. He might just keep rising, and the prices may never touch there again. You never know, but it does seem like the chart here is a little stretched out. I want to compare this to, we'll compare it to Allen Iverson. Just out of curiosity, I just kind of want to compare their pop reports and just to get an idea, because so Allen was in the 96 Topps class, so I just wanted to see where their pop reports were kind of at. So Allen is way less. Interesting. So this Shaq card has a pretty high pop report, to be completely honest with you guys. I figured it would be lower, but yeah, it's definitely higher than what I expected. Okay, well, that's definitely interesting to look at. Just so you guys know, I have been buying this card. Here you can see some of the purchases on COMC, and you can see what I bought it at. I bought it at 22, 27, 24, and 75. The prices have definitely been jumping, and we can go ahead and look at some of the prices on COMC. They have, here's the prices on COMC. They've definitely been jumping up, and you can see from a couple of my other purchases, you know, I got them at 22, 24, and those were a couple of the more expensive cards listed. I did not just go in and buy the cheapest card. You know, I'm hunting for 10s when I'm buying on COMC, so I want to get my money's worth as far as quality. And then, you know, I checked back in today and I saw the cards just shot up to about 35, 40 being the cheapest. And I was like, let me take a look at some of these and see if I can maybe snag what might turn out to grade a 10. And I found a really nice centered Shaq, looked beautiful. So I grabbed it, and that was the one that you saw, the most recent purchase for 75. So that's why that's very, very much higher than the others. I'm hoping once I get that graded, that it will come back a PSA 10. All right, boys, so we hopped on over to eBay. We're taking a look at the sold items, and I just wanted to show you guys how many of these 92 tops Shaqs are moving on eBay. So here's one today, 175 best offer accepted, PSA 9. Here's one up here, 1500 best offer accepted, PSA 10. Scrolling down, yesterday we've got one at 170 bought straight up, PSA 9, PSA 9, so that's PSA 8, don't mind that one, PSA 9, 172. Again, these are all today and yesterday. PSA 8 sold for 40, that's funny. PSA 9, again, 175 best offer accepted. PSA 9 175, PSA 9 180. I mean, guys, all these sales are yesterday. I mean, they're really, really moving. Here's a PSA 10 for $1,000 bought outright on eBay. 170 best offer accepted. So guys, I could keep going on and on, but I think you guys get the picture. These are really, really, really moving on eBay. So that's something to take a look at when you're looking at cards, is how liquid is that card. So yeah, guys, let's go ahead and move on to the next card. Okay, boys, we've got the second card on the list, and this card, I actually have this card as well. I have a couple of the 92 tops in hand. I have one of these, maybe, actually, no, I take that back. I have two of these in hand. So a 92 Ultra Shaquille O'Neal Gem Mint 10 is what we're looking at. And if you guys would like to see some of the cards I have in person, let me know, and I could do a collection video, or when I'm talking about players like these and I maybe have some of these cards, I could show you guys what they look like in person, just so you get a better idea. If that's something you'd like, just let me know in the comments below. But yeah, back to the card, 92 Ultra Shaq. Let's go ahead and take a look at the numbers. Okay, boys, here we go. 92 Ultra Shaquille Shaq O'Neal base PSA 9. And the first thing that jumps out to me is the last sell is $36. So for those of you who don't know, it takes anywhere from about $28 to $50 to get your card graded on PSA. So to see a PSA 9 sitting at $40 is kind of crazy. The pop is pretty high, but lower than his other card, which is very interesting. And only slightly above 100,000 on the market cap. This guy seems to me like an undervalued card. I'm not sure, how popular the Fleer Ultra set is. I think I have a Fleer Ultra Kobe. I think they're, yeah. So there's a Fleer Ultra Kobe that's and we can maybe compare the two and see how the prices are matching up. But that seems super, super low to me. I mean, that would basically mean that you're getting the card for like $5 to $10 and getting it graded. That's pretty crazy. So that card, it makes absolutely no sense to buy raw. You definitely just want to buy a PSA 9 if you were trying to flip that card. So that's something maybe to keep an eye on. If Shaq maybe gets hot and starts to run, maybe he gets in the media or something, some type of documentary or something. This is a super cheap card. I mean, you could really, really fill up on a lot of these and keep your risk pretty low. So it's something to take a look at. Here's the PSA 10. Again, only selling for $125, we'll say. Pop report. I believe this one is lower as well, and I think the other one was 2100 on the 92 tops, but I'm not 100% sure. Again, low market cap. I mean, you see a nice little jump here. I mean, these were selling for $20, $20-$30 here. Just what, 3-4 months ago, and then man, they really jumped up to all the way up to 180, and they've kind of settled back in here at around 120, 130. So it's a super interesting card to look at. It seems super cheap to me, and the question is that because of the set, or is that because it's just super undervalued right now? So we're looking here at the 96 Fleer Ultra Kobe, and so this is Kobe's version of the Shaq card. And you see the price is much lower than Kobe's Topps card, but you can still see it has had huge jumps and has continued to rise. So comparing that to Shaq, you would hope that Shaq would follow in some sort of a similar fashion. Again, just something to look at. I'm not telling you to go out and sell your house and use all the money to buy these 92 Fleer Ultra Shaq cards. But it's just super interesting to see such a legend, a PSA 10, and his card going for 125. I just think that's something to keep an eye on. So let's go ahead and move on to the third card. And this is the 92 Stadium Club Shaquille O'Neal Beam Team card. Super cool card. It's made by Topps. I really, really, really love these cards. I love cards that are different. This is, the pop reports are a lot lower on this card, so I just wanted to bring this card to you guys' attention. I think it's a super dope looking card. I apologize for the picture quality. Again, I could not find a better picture, unfortunately. But let's go ahead and take a look at some of the numbers on this card. All right, boys, and here we've got the 92 Stadium Club Shaquille O'Neal Beam Team PSA 9. This is another one of my favorite cards of Shaq. I love anything that's different. Here you can get a little better look at the image. Super cool card. You see him jumping up to block the shot. You see the beautiful design. I really love the design of this card. And the first thing I noticed is the pop of 803 in a PSA 9. Crazy low. You see the last sale was $1,100. See the prices have been up around $1,400. This is definitely a sought after card. Again, this is only the PSA 9. Pop of 803 is super low. And let's go ahead and check out a PSA 10. The PSA 10 is even crazier. The last sale at $4,500. That is amazing. And look at the pop, boys. 107 out of total pop 1434. So that is, that's just crazy to think about. This is definitely a card that I think could continue to rise in value just because of how rare it is, and it's such a cool design. I also think this is a fairly sought after set. Jordan has a beam team. Here we'll take a look at Jordan's beam team. So he also has a card in this set, and you can see here the last one sold for $570 at a PSA 9, and a PSA 10 last sold for $4,650. And look at the jump in this price, man. That is crazy. Wow. We have a sale here for $10,000, and then jumped all the way back to 46. Look at that. That must be a shill. That's probably not a real sale. But back over on the Shaq, I just wanted to show you guys that MJ just so you can see that Shaq's card's worth almost as much as MJ's beam team. So that's super interesting to think about, and maybe look at. The 10 seems really overpriced. The 9, okay, maybe, but this is a card to maybe just keep on your list. I think it's definitely up there in price right now, so I don't know if now is the time to buy, but it's something that if you get a chance to maybe get a steal on one of these, it's something to keep on your list and keep in mind. So moving on to the next card, and that card is the 92 Skybox Shaquille O'Neal. Looking at a PSA 9 here. I was just going through some of his rookie cards, and I saw this, and I thought, you know what, that looks classic. It's Shaq dunking. It's the only card I've seen of him dunking so far. He's been posting up, blocking a shot, but I have not seen him dunking, which is obviously what he's most famous for. I like the red banner. It kind of reminded me of some sort of like championship or MVP banner hanging down from the roof. So I just thought this was a super elegant looking card. I thought this looked higher end, which I think is what Skybox really tried to go for when they made their cards. And I really, really think that's cool, especially the vintage feel of it. This was a card I just wanted to take a look at. So let's hop into the numbers. This really shocked me. I thought this might be an up, higher end card. I really like the graphics of it, the art of it, the layout and everything. And then to see a PSA 9 sitting at $30, man, that's it's pretty crazy to think about. Let's take a look at the PSA 10. And wow, a PSA 10's going for 140. Okay. And a super low pop report here, 942. So that's something to keep an eye on. You see this graph and it's starting to really move upwards, obviously here. And then you see this pop report of only 942. That's a couple of signs that I like, when I'm looking for cards. So I think this is definitely something to keep an eye on. Again, very budget for a PSA 10 card, especially, this old of a card with that pop report. I think that's something that you guys should definitely take a look at. So let's go ahead and move on to the fifth and final card. And the fifth and final card for the video is the 92 Hoops Shaquille O'Neal Magic All Rookie Team. I wanted to compare this card to the others because we've seen some of the recent hype in NBA Hoops premium stock. And, if you're in the card game or the hobby or you invest, you should know that Hoops is considered a lower end line from Panini. It's not the super high end card. They've previously been printed on paper. So, not the highest end of cards. And I just wanted to take a look, what is someone like Shaq, what are his Hoops rookie cards going for? So let's go ahead and hop into the numbers. Card Ladder only has the PSA 10 listed. We'll take a look at that, and then we'll head over to eBay to check out the prices of a PSA 9. So the first thing that jumps out to me here, again, pop report 327 for a PSA 10, which is very low. It's very low. And I also noticed, the price graph down here, there wasn't much action selling around the $100 range, and then bam, again, about 7-8 months, it just took this huge jump and it has not came back down. I'm very surprised that a Hoops card is worth more than some of the other sets. Again, that's something to keep in mind. Hoops is generally a lower sought after set, but I think the difference here would probably be the pop report. We were seeing a lot of these other Shaq cards, in the thousands, 2000s, and this pop is 327. So I think that could maybe be maybe a diamond in the rough. Let's see what a PSA 9 is going for on eBay. Go ahead and switch on over to eBay and see what we can find. Okay, PSA 10, 650. PSA 9 here for buy it now, 150 and 140. So PSA 9 is going for, around 150. Again, pretty good price compared to some of the pretty good price compared to some of his other cards. It's a super cool card. Again, he's dunking. You got the Magic All Rookie Team little logo, which I think is cool. I love the throwback Hoops cards. A lot of them are lower quality and paper, but man, once they're in this PSA case, that really doesn't matter. It looks good. It's a good looking card. I think it's definitely something to take a look at. And the PSA 9s, that really might be a steal. All right, boys, so that is all for the video. I'm going to try to keep these under 20 minutes just because I know your time is valuable and I don't want to take up too much of your time. If you have watched this far, thank you so much. Please remember to leave a like on the video and comment any questions you might have down below, and also hit that subscribe button. Thank you again for watching, and I'll catch you next time.